Well, getting to spend some time with Jennifer is just always the best. But to be honest, I feel like I'm in a whole room of Jennifer's. It feels a little bit like I'm at the ultimate power lunch, which the only thing on the agenda is brilliance and belly laughs. So thank you for having me. Okay, I thought I would start with a story about a pen. This pen. And this pen says Dream Manager on it. It was given to me as a gift by my leadership team, who thought that they were hilarious. It stems from a meeting that we had one time where they pointed out to me that there was an agenda item where there was going to be a discussion led by Kelley, the Dream Manager. And I was absolutely mortified to realize that they thought that I had anointed myself and was referring to myself as the Dream Manager. Where really in that moment I had to say, no, that's not what I meant. Yes, I'm leading a discussion, but it is going to be a topic from the book, The Dream Manager, by the author who also had the name Kelley. But it really got me thinking, though, what did it take to be a dream manager, and was I one? A dream manager. Was I a dream to work with? Would people say I was a dream to work for? And what did it take to be a dream manager? What was I doing to manage my own dreams? What was I doing to help others manage theirs? This pen that they gave me felt far more important than its original intent. What was the story that I was going to write with it? For myself, for those around me, and for those who were coming next. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So when Jennifer asked if I would be your speaker today, I leapt at the chance to thank, to celebrate, and to express my sincere gratitude to each of you as individuals. The Athenas, the nominees, friends in the room, as individuals and this incredible collective. I know we don't know each other, but I don't have to tell you that the work that you have done has so much meaning, and what you are doing and what you have done has truly changed the narrative and the picture of what's possible for women like me. Because the definition and the role of femininity in the workplace has largely been a paradox. It's this social construct not handed down to us, but maybe thrust upon us like a weight. It's been scripted for us culturally, what our family of origin has told us, what country we're from, what part of the country we've grown up in. It was modeled for us. Real women always, or real women never. The script for us, cultural, learned, repeated, and reinforced over and over and over again, kind of like a horrible bedtime story, created this expectation and at some point just became normal. This is what it must mean to be like, to be a woman in our society, in our communities, and in the workplace. Now, I know this might not be everyone's story, but the script that was read to my mom growing up was that there were about 4 acceptable ways to contribute. Secretary, teacher, nurse, homemaker. She chose teacher. And the script that she read to me was, Kelley, you can be anything that you want to be when you grow up. But in the same breath, read the script about the adversity that I would face, the challenges that I'd have to overcome. And if I did make it, one would probably know that I was there because I probably wouldn't actually ever feel like I truly belonged. When my oldest daughter was 5 years old, she was in the car with me and we were silent for a while, and she broke the silence and said, Mom, when I grow up, I'm gonna go to work and my husband's gonna stay home with our 3 kids. But she went on and said, said, but Mom, I don't want to be a worker. I want to be the in-charger. And I'm so incredibly grateful to be in a room full of women that has made in-charger not only possible, but something that she aspires to be. Who are the people and the women that have made it feel possible for you? The tricky thing is we're still faced with this script today. It just looks a little bit different. The modern script says we can be in-chargers. We just have to catfight and claw our way to a limited number of seats at the table. But what I see in this room is a group of women who have taken this pen and are demanding a rewrite, some serious red line edits, knowing that a different script and a different story is ending to this story is possible. The old script says that women need to be perfect to be a leader. Don't be too assertive, that's aggressive. We need to like you, but don't be too likable, or you won't be respected. Nah, your clothes are distracting. You should be more feminine, no less feminine. You should do what it takes to feel comfortable, as long as it doesn't make anyone else feel uncomfortable. Like Goldilocks, everything needs to be just so, just right, and that's in every area of our lives. Perfect employee, wife, mom, sister, friend, daughter. If you can't handle it, you're just not enough. If you don't have it all together, then something must be wrong with you. And if you ask for help, well, that's just confirmation of what the script has said all along. You're too weak for the job. With the rewrite, Athena's version shows that strong women show vulnerability as an asset. And isn't that just what's needed and craved in the world right now? It's about owning and understanding our vulnerability is the birthplace of courage. And that courage and strength is showing our weaknesses to each other and acknowledging in those moments what we need. I don't have it all together. I can't pull this off without help, nor do I want to. It's about having the humility to explore who you are and leaning in and learning into who you are meant to be and what you were made for. And it's about having curiosity to understand and know more about others on their journey. It's about celebrating those who go to work in scrubs and police uniforms, power suits, and athleisure. And it's about thanking those who carry the tool bags and the laptop bags and the diaper bags. Leadership is no longer about a checkbox on a list within a competency model. Real leadership, the great leaders, they know that it's about embracing individuality expressed with honesty, even when it's imperfect, or maybe because it's imperfect. Because we know imperfections are not inadequacies. Imperfections are reminders that we're all in this together. The script says that there are finite opportunities and places on the podium, so we need to claw at and over each other to advance. And we need to take our seat as in members of the hen house. But Athena's rewrite is about turning that hen house into a she shed. Opportunity is in abundance. So let me pull up another seat at the table because there is always room for one more. Athena's version is about fierce cheerleaders and advocacy. Power is not, and influence is not limited, but limitless, full of women in our lives who think that we are a big deal. No competition, no backhanded compliments, no jealousy, just fiercely and aggressively believing in each other, defending each other, and proudly proclaiming there was no one on earth like you, and you deserve the best type of energy. But you Athenas already know that, don't you? Your 2024 Athena honoree Jennifer is the person who's out there shattering glass ceilings and handing out pieces of souvenirs. She's the type of friend that sees the potential in you before you do and won't rest until you believe it. She's the woman who's rewriting the script so that every woman can get to be the hero of her own story. We women lose our power by somehow convincing ourselves that we don't have any in the first place. But to the Athenas, gosh, and even said by your nominee, Aaron, the script says you can go far alone, but Athena say, hold on to your shapewear and see what we can do together. The script says there's only one way to be a woman. If the script fit, you wore it. If it didn't fit, you struggled. Or maybe you spent a lifetime trying to prove yourself, or maybe you gave up. We judge each other as the script has defined and determined it. And at the end of the day, all we're left with this feeling of not enoughness. The new narrative is to not buy into the shame and the guilt and the kicking of each other's asses. As far as I can tell, every woman and her decisions of who and how to be is an invaluable gift to me and to my daughters. Because I'm not necessarily out here trying to raise an executive or a philanthropist or a mom or an entrepreneur. I'm trying to raise a woman. And there is as many different right ways to be a woman as there are women. That 5-year-old that wants to be an in-charger, she's in high school now, and she is watching me and you to learn what that means. I'd like her to learn that a woman's value is not determined by what she produces, but by how she treats others. I'd like her to learn that her strength is defined by her honesty without masking her insecurities. I'd like her to learn that sometimes she might need a push, but she will never be pushed around. That you can be kind, but not soft. You can be strong, but not tough. You can be non-threatened and non-threatening. And I'd like her to learn that the only way to be both gentle and powerful is to refuse to organize women into categories, but instead feel the worth and the value amongst our endless definitions. In 2023, a TikTok went viral, and then it became like a trend where women were asking their husbands and their boyfriends and their male friends one question: how often do you think about the Roman Empire? The response was hilarious and outrageous, mainly because how often men think about the Roman Empire. My husband said weekly, by the way. My Roman Empire is this pen. Am I demanding enough edits from the script? And what is the story that it is that I'm going to be writing? And I look at this room full of incredible women that have already done so much. Many would say, you've probably done enough. But what I'm saying is keep going, ladies, because we still have work to do. And let me show you from this video that Procter & Gamble did a few years ago with some accompanying research about post-pubescent women.
Hi, Erin. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to just give you some actions to do, and just do the first thing that comes to mind. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now grow like a girl.
Aww. My name is Dakota and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
So do you think you just insulted your sister?
No. I mean, yeah, insulted girls, but not my sister.
Is that a good thing?
quite really if it's a bad thing or a good thing. It sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like they're trying to humiliate someone.
So when they're in that vulnerable time, between 10 and 12, how do you think it affects them when somebody uses like a girl as an insult?
I think it definitely drops their self-confidence and really puts them down, because during that time they're already trying to figure themselves out. And when somebody says you hit like a girl, it's like, well, what does that mean? Because they think they're a strong person. It's kind of like telling them that they're weak and they're not as good as them.
And what advice do you have to young girls who are told they run like a girl, kick like a girl, hit like a girl, swim like a girl?
Keep doing it because it's working. If somebody else says that running like a girl or kicking like a girl or shooting like a girl is something that you shouldn't be doing, that's their problem. Because if you're still scoring and you're still getting the ball on time and you're still being first, you're doing it right. It doesn't matter what they say. I mean, yes, I kick like a girl and I swim like a girl and I walk like a girl and I wake up in the morning like a girl because I am a girl. And that's not something that I should be ashamed of. So I'm going to do it anyway. That's what they should do.
If I asked you to run like a girl now, would you do it differently?
I would run like myself.
Would you like a chance to read it?
Why can't run like a girl also mean win the race?
So Athena's nominees and friends, what is your Roman Empire? What is the thing that you can't stop thinking about? Who is the girl or the woman that you're going to invest in powerful ways in 2025? What is the change that you feel compelled to be a part of? At Chick-fil-A, our founder, Truett Cathy, was known for asking the question, how do you know if someone needs encouragement? And the answer is, if they're breathing. So here's my encouragement to you. None of us can do all of it, but all of us can do some of it. And what I know about the Athenas is you all turn moments into movements. What you do makes a difference. We just must decide, what kind of difference are we gonna make? Girls, like my daughter, like my goddaughter, like the ones in those videos, they're reading the script, and one day they're gonna take the pen and become the women writing. What would it look like if there were no more edits to be made? You've got the pen. It's in your hands. You've always had it. So why not do the next unheard of, unreasonable thing? Your legacy is part of all of our stories, and I can't wait to read the next chapter. Thank you so much.